Good afternoon from Central Park, Wigan, as Wigan take the pitch first for the traditional Good Friday fixture. Saints and Wigan, and there's nothing like it, is there, to make the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. We're just waiting for the Saints to come out, but all the pressure's on Wigan this afternoon, I can assure you. Here come the Saints. Wigan in the red, the champions, and here come the Saints in the blue and white, the champions elect. And if we don't do it today, some say we'll never do it. But I think the pressure's all on the men from Central Park this afternoon. And Saints will have to get stuck in there and make sure they give them some welly. Wigan with a depleted team, obviously making their excuses early in the week with the injury situation. But in the Wigan side for this afternoon, Hampson at fullback, Robinson, Lydon, Panaper and a fire are the three quarters. Bottiker and Edwards, the half-back pairing. In the front row, they have Cowie, Dermot and Gildart. The back three are Betts, Forshaw and Clark, with Cassidy and Farrell on the subs bench. For the Saints this afternoon, Lyon at fullback, an unchanged side from last week when they demolished Leeds, but David Lyon at fullback, Hunt, Connolly, Loughlin and Sullivan the three quarters, Rapati and Griffiths the inform half-back pairing, Neil, Dwyer and Ward in the front row, and they should knock the stuffing out of the Wigan front row, with the joint man and Cooper the back three, O'Donnell and Nicol are the subs. Your big match referee is Mr. Holsworth. Not had him for a while, have we? But just a minute's silence for Good Friday, with the traditional Good Friday fixture. Well, just after some of the spectators had settled down, we usually have a full minute's silence, but unfortunately just a little bit of interruption there. That was a minute's silence for Good Friday. But now both sets of spectators will be fired up for this afternoon's clash. It's billed as the title decider, it's definitely the match of the day, there's no danger about that. Captain Sean Edwards for Wigan, the leading try scorer in the Rugby League, Captain Shane Cooper for the Saints. A traditional derby, a holiday time derby. We always have these matches against Wigan at Christmas and Easter, and everybody's fired up for what's going to be a real crunch match. A four-pointer, as they say, and Saints come through triumphant today. They've only got to take at least a point against Widnes, and the way Widnes are playing, they should be due for a good whacking. There's no danger about that. But it's Steve Hampson from the centre spot, ready to get things underway. Wigan playing down to the new cantilever stand, and the Saints playing up to the Kop end in this first half. About 3 minutes past 3 now, just ready for the kick-off. As I said, all the pressure's on Wigan. The team sheet should go on the door 30 minutes before the start of the game, but Wigan's team sheet only went up 13 minutes before, so all the pressure on them. Wigan get the ball, and kicked it off, and goes underway. It touched the Saints player and went into touch. Going to scrum down. Tactical kick, and I would imagine with the condition of this pitch, we've had torrential rain all through the night, and it's deeply sodden. But there, the first scrum won by Wigan. They move it over quickly to the right. Sam Panaper in at centre, a reshuffle in the Wigan pack, obviously. A fire attacked in half, and Cooper has him monitored, but a fire gets the ball away. Wigan drop on it, they play it safe, and the Saints tacklers come in and pile in on top of him. Dermot moves it to the right, Neil Cowie in, and Cooper's in again. And we expect a big game off this man Cooper today. He's the Saints captain, he leads by example and he's in everything. And he will be in everything. He'll be geeing his side up. You know that this is the one that they've got to win. Edwards along the line. Botica. Terrific sidestep Botica, but Ward and Rapati make sure he doesn't go much farther. Last tackle of this sequence. Edwards puts it high. Lyon takes it well. The Wigan lad, David Lyon, his father, Jeff Lyon, played for Wigan at Wembley against the Saints in 1961. But Alan Hunt there just receiving the heavy tackle, as you can expect in the opening, well, I'm saying in the opening 10 to 15 minutes. I'm sure the tackling will be ferocious all through the match between these two great sides. Roll back to Lyon. Peppers it upfield. And I would imagine the kicking game will play a vital part today. Saints have to give the man 10 yards, but referee Holdsworth, he said that's all right, everything's onside. But the kicking game will play a vital part with the heavy conditions. And certainly, if the ball can be found, or touch can be found, as Robinson breaks through. Tremendous kid, this Robinson, brilliant player. Only about 19 years of age, must be the find of the season. As far as Wigan are concerned, Clark has the ball now. Saints forced to defend as Wigan try to spread it. Edwards now works the loop movement with Dermot. Well, Wigan lose possession. It's going to be a knock-on, I would imagine. Referee Holdsworth gives the knock-on, but the loop movement, the plan move there for Wigan just going astray. And a scrum down now with the Saints feed, but it's only 15 metres from the Saints line, if it's that. Griffiths feeds it. Rapati knocks it forward to the pressure. Back on the Saints now, with Rapati losing the ball at the first tackle. On a penalty there. See Rapati being penalised for not releasing. So it's going to be a gift, 2 points. I thought the referee was a little bit harsh there. With Rapati just marking the man up. But referee Holdsworth, he's in the middle. And it's going to be a gift, 2 points for Botica. 3 minutes gone on the watch. No score just at present with this kick to come. Prolific goal scorer Botica. He tees it up just outside the 20-metre line. Right bang in front of the sticks. Referee Holdsworth penalising Rapati, and Botica strikes it, and there's the first points of the game. 2-0 Wigan in the lead after 3 minutes. An error, unfortunately, from Rapati in the first place, but he couldn't take the ball cleanly after Saints had won the scrum. And then he was allegedly adjudged to a hold down in the tackle. The penalty was awarded and Botica converted it. Saints kick it deep. Dennis Betts takes it right on his own line. Saints reception committee comes in. Griffiths down below, Connolly up above. Connolly, a player obviously linked with this Central Park club. His contract due up in September, I believe, and on the grapevine he has had talks with Wigan. And we have heard that they're offering double what Saints are offering, but obviously the ball's in Gary's court. Dermot for Wigan, from acting half-back. Rapati marking up quickly, along with Chris Joint. Edwards puts the ball back, kick downfield. Lydon puts the tester. No pressure on David Lyon, but he runs the ball out. Tries to side through this Wigan defence, but it holds firm. Saints will have to get organised as Tony Sullivan comes in from the left wing to the first receiver. John Neal. Saints in possession. Wigan defending. Saints bring it blindside. George Mann runs hard at Conifer, under fire. Then Saints spread it crossfield. Kevin Ward now coming in. Well taken down there, Kevin Ward, by Mike Forshaw. The ball kicked upfield, putting pressure on Steve Hampson, obviously looking for a mistake. With this rain-sodden pitch, and the ball should be like a bar of soap, but Hampson bounced off the first line of defence. It's a superb shoulder charge by Kevin Ward, brings the man down. The Wigan public don't like it, but they've got to suffer it. Nothing wrong with that, a good shoulder charge by Ward. Blindside ploy as Dermot tries to bring it away. The ball's released, Connolly intercepts it, he drives for the corner, and Connolly's going to be in. Yes, a superb try. Gary Connolly squeezes it at the corner. A rare Wigan mistake, and Connolly makes the opposition pay for it, just as he did last week against Leeds. Saints go in for the first try. Gary Connolly goes in, his 15th try of the season. That was Dermot there that passed the ball out, and it sat up there, and Gary Connolly intercepted it. Puts the Saints in the lead by 4 points to 2. Superb individual try there, and just as saying, obviously Wigan can see the potential. Well, not the potential, it's already there, isn't it? The class, the sheer class of this centre. Great Britain centre, Connolly, and that's why they want him. A chance now for Paul Loughlin, and a big contingent of Saints spectators behind, well, in the cop there, behind the post there, just where Connolly had scored at that end. Saints it back in good style, 7 minutes gone, and they're in the lead by 4 points to 2, and this Loughlin conversion to come. Across the face of the posts, it's waved away by the touch judges. But Saints take the lead. 4 points to 2 the score. As we said, mixed fortunes last week for both of these teams. Saints with an emphatic 42 points to 8 win against Leeds, and Wigan, they went down at Castleford by 26 points to 17. It must be said a little harshly, they perhaps got the rough end of the green, or they didn't get the rub of the green. That is not before time either, because they usually do get the rub of the green, but they didn't last week with referee Steele. We had him the week before, we know what he was like, but that's how it goes, isn't it? You've got to take the rough with the smooth. Connolly, the try scorer, up to the 20-metre line. Well, Wigan are going to be penalised for not breaking. Referee in rather quickly again, I feel. But I suppose it's the same for both sides. It certainly looks as though it's brightening up here at Central Park, but the ground is still going to be heavy. It doesn't look as though it's cutting up all that bad, really. I know we've only had nearly 9 minutes of play. As John Neal brings the ball up, he gets it away to Bernard Dwyer. Obviously the Saints' quick hands and passing game is going to be the key factor today, as Kevin Ward breaks through, turns in the tackle looking for support, but Ward and Neal should knock the stuffing out of this Wigan front row this afternoon. Good yardage there by the Saints, look at that. Nearly 50 metres they've made. Bernard Dwyer attacked in half. Saints moving crossfield. Griffiths looks for that half gap, but there's not many he'll get past there. The tight defence. Now it's George Mann. Good ball to Cooper. On to Rafati. Can he go in? He's looking for support. Hunter. Hunter in the corner. Yes. Oh, and Saints in for another. The try's given. Referee Holsworth looks at the touch judge. He says yes. It's pointed into the corner and Hunting. Oh, superb try. Well, we're in the back of the witness vice president, the Wigan, I beg your pardon, the Wigan vice president stand, and there's not a lot of atmosphere in here, is there? Not apart from those lot at the back. There's a couple of Saints backies that's in, but Alan Hunt goes in. The excellent try from Hunt, his 29th try of the season, 26 for the Saints and 2 for Great Britain. The Saints choir assembled at the back of the sticks there, just doing a little recitation. And another difficult goal-kicking attempt for Paul Loughlin. But good play there by the Saints, drove it through. Rapati come on to a lovely ball. nearly scores it himself, but had the presence of mind to look to his right. Alan Hunt was in support. Laughlin, has he? No, just not enough there. I have got an exact measurement for the amount he missed that, but I can't say it on the air. But Wigan are trailing by 8 points to 2. 2 tries to the Saints against a penalty goal, harshly given, in my impartial opinion, to Wigan. Cura Frano Botica right between the sticks. Lofted ball again. Well, an offside decision there. It's allegedly come off Kevin Ward, and Bernard Dwyer picked it up. A good floating kick from Wigan. That's the idea. Vary the play from the kick-off. A tester for the Saints, but Saints penalised. It hit Kevin Ward, it bounced forward, and Bernard Dwyer picked it up. Puts Wigan on the attack again. Jason Robinson coming in from the right wing, over to the left, and Robinson takes it crossfield, tries to drag the St Helens tacklers in, and Betts comes through. Dermott onto Cowie. The Saints defence is going to be tested here. 12 minutes gone, 8 points to 2 the score in the Saints' favour. Edwards, inside ball, looks like Paniper, he gets it away to Botica, now to Forshaw. Betts trying to squeeze in, but Connolly has him. Saints forced to line up behind their own line. Oh, a bad pass, well taken by Botica, he chips it forward, it comes to a fire, the tackle count will stay the same. Oh, well, he's wiped it off, well, that shows you the inconsistency of these refereeing decisions, where it's just been kicked straight at the player, and we're going to have another 6 tackles. Paniper on the far side. So Wigan now try to drive it forward. The Saints, as I said, the defence will have to be tested. Edwards. Loop movement there with Clark. Support from Lydon, but Lydon now lining up in an offside position. As Dermott tries to squeeze through, it shows you a professional foul there by Lydon, but the loose ball, excellent Saints pressure. Shows you there, Wigan, they should have been penalised there, Lydon lining up in an offside position, an intentional offside, but Saints weather the storm and come away with ball possession. 13 minutes of the game gone, 8-2 the score, in the Saints' favour. Solid tackling by Wigan, nothing more than we can expect. Kevin Ward breaks through the first line, takes some heavy tackling, some big hits. Last tackle of the sequence. Well, Saints penalised there. Alan Hunt allegedly breaking at the play of the ball. Referee Holdsworth moves in. Well, you certainly get some good decisions off this fella, don't you? But he's penalised the Saints. It puts Wigan, well, it was the 6th tackle, the ball would have been kicked upfield, but Botica's going to have a go for goal. I say in the last 10 years in this derby, and Saints and Wigan, Saints have lost 6, won 4. The last time we beat Wigan in the Good Friday fixture, 84-85 season, 30 points to 19 the score that day. So they'll have to show the same commitment to obviously come up with that kind of result this afternoon. It's difficult weather conditions out, but same for both sides. And let's just see how they can come up with it. It's the 5th meeting of the 2 sides this season, with even shirred. 2 apiece. Evenly shirred there, 2 apiece. And this is classed as the decider, the league decider, and then we've a good chance of meeting Wigan in the Premiership. But Botica, yes, it looks as though it's between the sticks, yes. Excellent kicker, Botica. 15 minutes gone. Eight points to the Saints, 4 to Wigan, and this fella Botica, you can't give him an inch. And over the last 3 seasons or so, you can say that this bloke's been the difference between Wigan and winning and losing on certain occasions, because they was lacking a goal kicker for quite some seasons. Then they found Botica, the former All Black, and he certainly put the added points on the Wigan tally. Now it's up to the Saints to hopefully keep Wigan at that end of the field, just as Wigan have put all that pressure. Well, that certainly looked a little high as it came in from Cooper on his counterpart Clark, but referee Holdsworth right on the job, and this fella will have to be taken down at the first opportunity. You see how the professionalism comes in there. They just cabbage an extra yard as he moves forward, moves off the mark. It's Dermot at acting half. Feeds it out wide. Solid tackling there on Mike Forshaw. The ball back to Lydon for the kick upfield. Lydon to Lyon. Takes it well, takes it comfortably. Comes in, meets the Wigan defence. And referee Holdsworth lining Wigan up. A good line up there by Wigan. Tony Sullivan tries to get through the small chink in the armour, which closes just as quick as it had opened. I do believe it's getting really quite brighter out there. As I said, a lot of rain. As George Mann rings it blindside. John Griffiths, Kevin Ward. This man Ward in a vital cog in the Saints team, but a knock on. He wants a championship medal. I do believe it's the only medal he hasn't got, and he's looking forward to getting it this season, and a win this afternoon is essential for Ward to be on course to get that medal. We're going to have the scrum, move it over to the right. Saints have to break quickly. This Wigan team, they're exceptionally quickly away from the play of the ball. There's Botica from acting half, he gains a valuable 10-15 metres. Dermot to Edwards. Inside to Gildart. Well taken down. A lot of youngsters in this Wigan side due to the injury situation, but they've all been blooded, haven't they? They're all first teamers. Cowie there. He's taken down as Wigan move it over to the right. Betts running out wide. Last tackle of the sequence. No doubt Wigan will put the high one up here. Just to Edwards. It's a crossfield bomb. Lyon takes it on the full. Did well there, David Lyon. Ooh. If he could have just squoze that ball out to Connolly, he'd been on his way again, wouldn't he? Alan Hunt from dummy half. Dermot going in. Now Griffiths onto George Mann. Solid tackling by Wigan, nothing more than we can expect. 18 minutes of the game gone, and hasn't that flew? The score still 8 points to 4 in Saints' favour. 2 quick tries, Connolly and Hunt, in the space of 4 minutes. Saints spread the ball. Now Trapati rushes off the first line of defence, gives the dummy. Oh, lovely inside ball to Connolly. Connolly's on his way again. He has to take the tackle of Edwards, and then 2 more coming over the top. He can't get the man to the ground. Still, well, just finally wrestling him there. Referee Holdsworth says it's the last tackle of the sequence. Phil Clark breaks quickly, but the kick's got away to Hampson. He touches it, it's all on. 3-man reception committee. The tackling will have to be firm. It is. Loughlin completes it. Robinson was on Hampson's outside, and now Robinson steps up at dummy half. Phil Clark breaks through John Neal's tackle, but doesn't get past the next line of defence. Now it's Jason Robinson. Loughlin has him. Exciting player, this Robinson. Looking forward to seeing him at Wembley against Widnes on the 1st of May. Exciting player. Edwards. Out to Botica, but the tackle forces it back. The tackle count still on. Oh, super tackle by Connolly. The last one of the sequence now. A fire at dummy half. Now with Edwards. Chips it through for touch. It's not going to find touch. Lyon will gather it safely. As Wigan come up, Panaper and a fire. Panaper completes the tackle. Bernard Dwyer now. Well, he rounds a fire with ease, but Betts meets him. Touch judge on here. Martin Offiah taking a knock there, but it looks as though the penalty's going to go to Wigan. And the touch judge there just reporting to Mr. Holsworth. It's his last senior game, he was telling me before. He's reached the age of 50. That's unless he's chosen for the Premiership. But Alan Hunt is the alleged perpetrator. The penalty gone to Wigan. They take the penalties 4-1. And Bottic has converted 2 of those penalties, hasn't he, into points. But it's Wigan again. Robinson over from the right wing. On to the left, he's taking the ball crossfield again, as he does, as the Andy Gregory, the ex-scrum half here at Wigan, used to do, taking the ball across, trying to draw the Saints defence in. Now it's Gildart, a driving run. Saints defence tested once again. Edwards running it crossfield, short ball there to Betts. Good tackle by Connolly, excellent tackle, stops the man. Now it's with Edwards. Feeds the ball out, it's a loose ball, it's going to go into touch. Well, it's gone towards Wigan, he's given it to the feed with Wigan, he's alleged that a Saints player has touched it. I very much beg to differ with that. But it'll not matter what I say, the feed still goes to Wigan. Another 6 tackles for Wigan to try and put pressure on the Saints. A fire's there. Oh, a superb pass by a fire. He was tackled, he had his ankles tapped, Robinson on his outside, and an excellent pass right into touch. I'm ecstatic with that. As the ball goes into touch on the far side, so with the Saints there, holding the pressure, keeping the pressure up there, taking the Wigan defence on. A good break by Wigan, and they should have been in for a 4-pointer there, but a fire, the pass going right into touch on the far side. I suppose the idea was right, but I don't know who tackled the fire, I don't know who ankle tapped him, but an excellent tackle it must have been. It was a try-saving tackle, wasn't it? As it went in on the far side. But it's Gary Connolly receiving treatment. Referee Holsworth on the job, and Gus O'Donnell, the ex-Wigan player, looks as though he's going to get ready for a little bit of action. Gary Connolly, he's been, since the Leeds match last Sunday, he's been bad all week. Not with ankle problems, I know he does suffer with seems ankle problems, but he's had a bad stomach all week. He's not been able to hold anything down with this bug that's been going around. Well, it's come away with the ball from the scrum, but referee Holsworth not happy with it. Well, he's been past fit, obviously, for this afternoon's match. Griffiths comes again with the action replay. Saints take another scrum, and it's now 3-2. Crossfield now, Loughlin driving in. 8-4 the score. Bernard Dwyer out to Cooper. 3-man reception committee there. Panaper, second rower Forshaw. Inside ball there from George Mann to Bernard Dwyer. Saints trying to keep it going. As I said, handling conditions not excellent. As Griffiths takes the tackle. Last one of the sequence. It's inside to Rapati. Chip kick. Hampson right underneath it, takes it after one bounce. Connolly brings him down. Quick play of the ball, the fire's there. On to Betts. Neil and Ward combined to bring Dennis Betts down. 24 minutes of the half gone. 8-4 the score in Saints' favour. The Saints have got to come in and take Wigan off the game, and this is what they are doing. They're pressurising them, going in quickly at the play of the ball, and that's what you've got to do. Trying to take the Wigan plan moves off. Tightly contested game, and it's Wigan that's under the... well, they're going to be pressurised. There's no danger about that as Edwards comes through. A lot of pressure on the pie eaters for the Grand Slam, as they say. Panaper back to Lydon. George Mann closes him down, but excellent kick by Lydon. Tony Sullivan stops it with his feet, regathers it. There's Wigan forcing back. Alan Hunt from dummy half. Well, from the push receiver after dummy half, I should say. Well, Loughlin, he gets the gets the ball away. Alan Hunt was waiting for it, but Loughlin took the tackle. Inside ball from Dwyer to John Neal. He turns in the tackle. He was looking for support. Saints gaining yardage, but not too much. Wigan defence holding firm. As Kevin Ward comes through, gets it away to Dwyer. Last tackle of the set of 6. Tremendous crowd assembled here at Central Park as David Lyon puts it in between Robinson and Hampson. Robinson now looks for the gap. Well met there. Saints will be looking to put a bit of pressure on him, just as Castleford did last week. An unfortunate error that let Castleford in for a try. Now it's Dermot. And the ball's knocked down. Can Saints capitalise on it? I think Saints have ball possession. Right, Kevin Ward quickly down. They've 6 tackles to make it count now. In the Wigan 20-metre line, 20-metre area. We've not been here so often, have we? With a set of 6. Cooper, Rapati striding through, just losing his footing as Hampson comes over the top. Have to excuse the stanchions in your way, but it's the only vantage point we could get here at the back of the stand. Bernard Dwyer chips it through. It was all on. We're going to restart with a tap from the centre of the 20-metre line. Bernard Dwyer taken down there, but now it's Robinson, plays it quickly. Good pressure by the Saints, just not paying off. Oh, superb tackling there. Cooper and Neil in on second row, Forshaw. Now it's Dennis Betts, running hard and strong and straight and true. Both the Saints substitutes limbering up there, Sonny Nicol and Gus O'Donnell. Botica out now to Robinson. Botica loops round. Botica's away, but he's going to be forced into touch. The ball was released, but he's forced into touch. Wigan are going to introduce a substitution. Andrew Farrell coming on to replace Ian Gildart. 27 minutes of the game gone. Scrum down to be formed. Referee Holdsworth's attention trying to be attracted. Yes, the substitutes taking place now. 27 minutes. Gildart off and Farrell on. These 2 young lads. So I would imagine he's giving Ian Gildart a break there. Done some hard graft in this opening minutes as Saints come up with ball possession. Quick hands now. Tony Sullivan coming crossfield. Let's hope he can score as good a one as he did last week against Leeds. Now it's George Mann running out wide. Some of these big second rowers running out wide. Betts does it for Wigan. George Mann for the Saints. Bernard Dwyer looking at that half gap. And Chris Joint not been really instrumental in the game so far, as he usually is. Kevin Ward breaks through one line of defence. Chris Joint was there, just as I was saying. But Sonny Nicol stripping off for the Saints, and it looks as though John Neal's going to be brought off. As Tira Patty kicks it crossfield. Martin Afire just letting it sit up for him. But the Saints cover defence is there. Cooper closes him down. Griffiths can't take him. But Rapati and Neil do. Well, the Wigan crowd baying for a penalty because Afire was being mauled there. But the man is like a jack in the box, isn't he? And if you don't get into him and bounce him down, it wasn't... It was different before, wasn't it, when Gary Connolly was stood up in the tackle and 3 was coming round to him. That was all right then, I suppose, because he's a Wiganer, isn't he? A Wiganer doing the tackling. Saints was on the receiving end. But Saints have been penalised this time. And Sonny Nicol coming on for John Neal, the man who's just been penalised. For John Neal, he could be introduced later into the game. Obviously the Wigan faithful just by the dugouts are just giving him a little bit of stick, but that won't bother John, will it? Saints still in the lead by 8 points to 4. And the longer Saints keep this lead, obviously the better it's going to be, and hopefully improve on it. Substitute, Farrell gets the ball away. Edwards now with Clark. Chris Joint pulls off a good tackle. Wigan are rolling again, moving it over to the right. Forshaw, the man in possession. Dermot attacked in half. Out to Farrell. Big lad, this fella. George Mann makes sure, takes his legs. Kevin Ward was round the top. Botica at dummy half. Wigan move it over to the right. Edwards, well, he's lost possession. Well, penalised there. Referee Holdsworth His interpretation is that Saints relieved Sean Edwards of the ball. Sonny Nicholl had gone in at the tackle, and the ferocity of the tackle had shoot the ball loose, but referee didn't see it that way, and no doubt Bottican will have another go for goal. No, he isn't. Joe Lydon for touch. I thought he might have had a go for goal there. But obviously, they're looking for 6 points as opposed to 2. Cowie gets the ball away to Dermot. Edwards onto Farrell. He's well taken down, but he's in the 20-metre area. Wigan with another 5 to hopefully get points on the board for them. As Edwards moves it over, Betts, oh, well anticipated there. Chris Joint, I think it was, that came in with the tackle. Edwards, the loop movement there. Hampson. 3-man Saints tackle comes in. Dermot again. Wigan, 15 metres from the Saints line. Edwards with the loop movement. Now with Forshaw. He's well taken. Edwards. Inside ball to Clark, coming on the diagonal. Well, quick hands, and it looks as though it was a knock on that. But it's the last tackle of the sequence. Let's see what we're going to have up the sleeve. Edwards there. Looking to bring. Oh, superb tackle by the Saints. It's going to be the turnover. It was the last tackle, and it was a knock forward, but superb crunching tackle on Cowie, I think it was, by the Saints. But Saints have only, apart from scoring the 2 tries, have only been in the Wigan 20-metre area at about 3 occasions. And most of the game being down at the Saints end. 32 minutes of the game gone, 8 points to 4 the score. Solid tackling on the far side. This time the Saints faithful just looking for a little bit of divine intervention by referee Holdsworth. Bernard Dwyer scampering away, straightens up, drives it straight. Excellent 20-metre burst by Bernard. Must be one of the best underrated hookers in the game. Well, another decision by referee Holdsworth. It certainly it didn't look all that bad from our angle, but a high tackle indicated and a penalty to the Saints. Saints now with a set of 6. 40 metres from the Wigan line. Wigan urged to get back on side. Sonny Nicholl pushing him off. Drives it up. Oh, superb burst by Nicholl. He wants to get up quickly and play the ball. Bernard Dwyer, Shane Cooper. They move nearer to the 20-metre line. Well, the touch judge on the far side. Shane Cooper going to be spoken to. Looks like Dermot that's kicking out is the indication there. We're going to receive the penalty for it. It can't be anything worse than what we've seen already, can it? Now Wigan off possession. From Saints being in a good attacking position. Unfortunately now forced to defend. Kevin Ward and Bernard Dwyer in at the tackle there. Dermot attacked in half. 6 minutes before the interval. Good tackling by the Saints, not giving Wigan an inch. You've got to have to tackle anything above grass this afternoon. Robinson, oh, well clamped there. Griffiths and Rapati. Keep him on his feet and drive him back another 5 metres. Lydon from dummy half. Substitute Farrell in. As they say, no game for the faint-hearted, no place for the faint-hearted here. Clark, he's clamped by Cooper, wrestled to the ground. It's the last tackle of this sequence. The ball with Edwards. He gets it away, it's a tester. Edwards leading the charge, but Lyon couldn't take it. Well, back with Wigan. Certainly looks as though he's impeded a little, David Lyon. The referee Holdsworth didn't see it that way. as Robinson straightens up. He's taken down. Wigan penetrate the Saints 20-metre line. A fire from dummy half. Whichever team gets close to the line there, I suppose if they come in hard, there could be a slide over try. There's no danger about that. These awkward conditions. But Edwards brings it over to Panaper. Good Saints defence on this side as Wigan had all moved infield. Now it's Edwards again. Saints will have to close up, make sure there's no gaps. A fire goes in, but he's well clamped. Cooper around the base. Dwyer round the top. Edwards inside to Clark. Clark looking to give out the return pass. Last tackle again. Hampson come in. Is he coming in for the drop? What can we think? We're going to run it. Well, the ball's out. It's going to be the turnover on the far side. I think a forward pass. He looks as though he's indicated he's bringing the ball back. And Saints have weathered the storm again. 8-4 Saints in the lead. Bernard Dwyer will play it. Tightly contested game with Wigan opening the scoring in the 3rd minute. But all the scoring, the 8 points for the Saints and 4 to Wigan being done in the first 15 minutes. George Mann now brings it out. We know it's the old cliche, but wouldn't it be nice for the Saints to go in for a try just before half-time? Chris Joint, he runs out wide. Now Cooper bringing it crossfield again. John Griffiths. Last tackle of the sequence now. Saints bring it back to David Lyon. He peppers it upfield. Hampson well positioned, takes it comfortably. And he's brought down just short of the halfway line. Now with Philip Clark. Wigan in possession. Farrell. Big rangy forward. Will be brought down by Gary Connolly after he broke through the first line of defence. Wigan now. Edwards. Out to Forshaw. Out to Panaper. Out to a fire. The fire's in. Good play from Wigan. Just as it was on about if Saints could squeeze in, a fire scrolls in at the corner. 2 minutes before the interval. Brings the Wigan faithful a light in this Vice President stand here at Central Park. They haven't had much to shout about, have they? But it levels the score up now at 8 points each. And this is where this man Botica could come into his own. Saints just caught cold on this flank. The Wigan left flank, the Saints right flank. And now Botica on the 20-metre line. Just, as you can say, about a yard in from touch. The score's all level, 8 apiece. As we said this season, it's the 5th meeting. The Charity Shield Saints beat Wigan 17-0. We lost by the odd point out of 9 in the Lancashire Cup final. 5-4 we lost. The Boxing Day clash at Nosey Road, that was a tremendous game, wasn't it? 41-6. The Saints beat the Pie Eaters right out of sight. But in the cup here, the second round at Central Park, Saints under the cosh there, losing by 23-3. But it's Botica now, as you can see, it's teed up there. He's not much space. Hoping to squeeze it between the uprights there. And he's the man that can do it, isn't he? 8 points apiece is the score. And time running out. And it looks all the way. No, waved away. Well, as they say, back to square one. 8 points apiece. I said we're on Sky Television today. Well, you were not on Sky Television. You were obviously with your Saints video. That's a damn sight better, isn't it, than Sky Television? But this season, Saints have been on the Sky 12 times with today's match. Also been on the BBC twice in the Regal and the Cup. So we've certainly had our share. I suppose Wigan have as well. Well, Botica chips it. Botica chips it again. But it should be covered here, should it? Robinson. He tries to get it, but Lyon will beat him. Oh, yes. Lyon beats him. Kicks it dead. Well, that was exciting, wasn't it? Right from the kick-off. 80, 85, 90 metres downfield. With Botica gathered it, chipped it over the top, hacked it on again. There's the half-time hooter. Whether the referee is going to make it drop out, no. But exciting there, Botica chipped it through. Robinson chased it. He kicked it on again, but Lyon won the chase. And the half-time score here at Central Park in this traditional Good Friday fixture. It's all tied, Wigan 8, Saints 8. And there's certainly be a lot of pressure in this second half, so there'll be a lot of tight bums on seats for the next 40 minutes, won't there? Here at Central Park, Wigan 8, Saints 8. The final 40 minutes, which obviously is going to be very exciting, and it could decide the destiny of the championship trophy for this season. It's all square at half-time, 8 points apiece. Saints first out, Wigan back on. And as they say in other sporting venues, let's get ready to rumble for the final 40 minutes. It's this time of the year, obviously Christmas and Good Friday, the Easter period, where we get viewers from all over the world, exiled Wiganers and St Helens that certainly take the exiles St Helens take our broadcast. We go to New Zealand, Australia. We've also got them in South Africa. Sue Wynn, a regular viewer of ours, who's an ex-Hurst Fincher, an old pal of mine, Sue, and she wrote to me the other week. It's very good of her, nice letter, said she'd received one of our broadcasts. But anyway, your Saints video certainly reaches parts that other videos can't reach. But here we go, the final 40 minutes. The Rugby League and the Wigan Club have changed the Sky time to 5 o'clock viewing after today. It was originally scheduled for 11 o'clock this evening, but after talks they've got it to 5 o'clock, which is not bad. We'll not get it home in time to watch it, but obviously we'll be looking forward to watching it at a later date on the Sky to see how they present it. You already know how we present it, don't you? Saints kick off. Edwards takes it. The ball slipped up. Betts, I think it is, that has possession. Bill Clark now, Wigan in possession. Saints in the blue and white, the champions elect. Wigan in the red and white. Quick from the play of the ball. Dermott trying to scrape through. Wigan are always quick from the play of the ball. The Saints will have to make sure they meet him. West Farrell again goes through. A good break. He made an excellent break to the end, towards the end of the first half. A fire at dummy half, and Lydon puts the tester. Putting pressure on David Lyon and Alan Hunt. Hunt takes it just in the field of play, but manages to keep in the field of play. Connolly comes crossfield. Good break by Connolly. He's taken down. As in the first half, most of the game played in the Saints 20-metre area, or certainly the Saints half, as Griffiths drives through. A strong run from this lad, ex-Llanelli half-back. Dwyer minus skull cap, infield to George Mann. Now Kevin Ward, good yardage by the Saints as Ward still goes. He brought down 10 metres short of the halfway line. As we said, the kicking game is going to be important to you. The referee there, it looks to his left and his right, but Cowie and loose forward Clark had broken the line, but he wasn't penalised as Robinson tries to slip through. Exciting player, this Robinson. Clark from acting half. The ball lost in the tackle, and I mean that was a prime example there of inconsistent refereeing, because it certainly looked as though the ball had been knocked from his hands from our angle, but it's our possession, we're not to argue, are we? Referee Holdsworth, the man in the middle, Well, he had his Wigan hat on in the first half. Let's hope he has his Saints hat on in the second half. Joint can't take it. Rapati comes up with it, but the ball's knocked forward. 2.5 minutes gone of the second half. It's going to be a scrum down with a Wigan feed. Scrums 3 apiece in the first half, with Wigan taking the penalties 7-2. But Edwards to feed. First scrum, second half to Wigan. Quick hands, Hampson linking up. John Morney will have his side all fired up, especially after just coming back into it just before the half-time hooter. And Mike McLennan, he'll have read the riot act. Hanaper onto Betts. Dermott out to Botica. Lots of Wigan bodies over here. The Saints cover was well. Forshaw was tackled. Now it's with Cowie. I mean, Wigan, they'll be on a no-lose situation, whichever happens, because if they do get beat. Well, the Saints come up with possession. Cooper, nickel on his outside. Edwards tried to get the kick away, was taken down. The ball kicked through at the play of the ball. It's going to be waved clean. Should be. Well, the Saints, they'll have a penalty award for Wigan being offside, but it's been kicked through again. But Saints have the penalty. Referee Holsworth there not allowing play to go on. As I said, Wigan, they'll be on a no-lose situation, because if they do get beat, they'll be saying, well, we had how many X amount of A-teamers in, and if they do win, well, they'll be saying, oh, isn't it great, haven't we got such a great team, you know, with all these A-teamers in. So they can't lose anyway. But it's all tied at present, 8 points each. Well, Wigan moving off the mark there. Referee Holsworth is lining up with the Saints instead of lining the opposition back at the requisite 10 metres. Cooper onto George Mann. Forces his way forward. Right centre field, just inside the Wigan half. Just inside the Wigan 20-metre area, I should say. It's Kevin Ward. Backs into the defence. 10 metres short now. The Saints looking to get points on the board in this second half. Long pass, well taken. Rapati, short ball there. Saints moving it over to the right wing. The Connolly and Hunt wing. Cooper works the loop movement with Griffiths. The ball's shaken free, but it went back. It's the last tackle of the sequence. Griffiths now, chips it, goes on his own. Can Griffiths squeeze in? Was it knocked forward? It wasn't. Edwards comes up with it. I think it's Edwards. Good tackling by the Saints. Forced the man back over the line. Referee Holsworth goes in there to move, yes. And he said the man was tackled over the line, and Wigan forced to drop out from between the sticks. Wigan won't like that. They were saying that the man was tackled and he was forced back, but it's awkward conditions. Very slippy conditions near the line. The Saints should get the ball back, provided they can take it cleanly. A low drop out, well taken by Cooper. He takes it low, drives in under Betts. Now Wigan lined out to take Bernard Dwyer as he comes through. Cooper onto Sonny Nickel. Sonny Nickel powers his way forward, turns in the tackle. Dwyer again. Saints now obviously looking to cross the whitewash. They bring it left. Kevin Ward bounces off inside. He feeds it. Oh, the ball's loose. Ward did the spade work. He turned it back inside. Saints couldn't take it, but Wigan held up again and forced back. Excellent tackling there. Lachlan Joint and George Mann. Robinson taking it crossfield. Superb tackling again by the Saints, just as Wigan did to the Saints in the first half. Now Saints must do to Wigan in this second half, and there it is again, holding the man up with the ball and they're trying to force him over his own line. Must be the yes, I was going to say it must be the last tackle this, as Cooper goes in there with Chris Joint. Ball back to Lydon. Saints try and put pressure on him, but a great kick by Lydon. 70 metres, goes back to Alan Hunt. Quick play the ball. Bernard Dwyer brings it away. Rounds of fire. Dwyer on his way again. 3 times in this match, Bernard Dwyer's walls past Martin of Fire at the acting half-back position. Along the line, St. Spreadix, Griffiths, George Mann, he straightens up. Saints bring it blindside again. Chris Joint running out wide. Cooper takes the tackle of Botica. Excellent tackle by Botica. Now it's Connolly, brings the ball up again. The ball's kicked. It's knocked back. Must have been the last tackle, said referee Holdsworth. I didn't notice that. But the ball being allegedly knocked on. And Alex Edwards along to Hampson. Ward has him. Joint as well. They hold the man and Joint wrestles him to the ground. Now it's Wigan in possession, moving it over to the left. Good tackle there by Sonny Nicol on his counterpart. Substitute Andrew Faddle for Wigan. Betts breaks out to the first line of defence and he's still a going, his Betts. Well covered up there, Chris Joint again. Inside ball, second row man Forshaw, I think, there, coming through. It is. Dermot from dummy half. Quick play the ball, out with Robinson. Tries to kick it. And Clark has it. The last tackle. It has gone into touch. Courtesy of Edwards, and it's going to be a scrum 10 metres from the Saints line and 10 metres in from this main stand touchline here at Central Park. Nine minutes of the game gone in the second half. No further score, no addition to the half-time score of 8 points each. But where the Saints have put a lot of pressure on Wigan in this opening 10 minutes. Wigan have withstood it. Just waiting for the Wigan player, ties boot on Phil Clark, I think it is. Temporary hold up. Griffiths feeds it. Comes away. Puts Rapati into a big hole, but that was a big hit by Lydon on Rapati, but he withstands it. Cooper tries to bring it away. Good tackling by Wigan, nothing more than we can expect. George Mann now. But Saints are making good yardage. Now Kevin Ward takes it. Inside ball to Dwyer. He gives it to Connolly. But Wigan moving quickly. They know the magnitude of the task. That was a quick set of 6. It was to David Lyon. He puts it downfield. Hampson takes it on the run. Brings it over to his right. Oh, but what a tackle there. Excellent tackle by Paul Loughlin. Botica. Now Robinson from dummy half. It's on to Betts. Good sidestep. He doesn't get past Chris Joint. Well, he's lost the ball as Betts. Oh, dear me. The referee said it was pulled out and he dropped the ball, Betts. Knock on as he gave. Well, he's given a knock on just as I was going into an orgasmic bloody fit as about the ball being pulled out, but it was a knock on. Dennis Betts allegedly knocked it on, but John Griffiths has to go and retreat for the ball there. Scrum down, 6 speed. Cooper picks it up round to Griffiths. Wigan quickly out of the pack. Now it's Rapati. Bernard Dwyer attacked in half-back, the score all tied, 8 points each. Chris Joint running out wide. As I said, we've not seen a lot of Chris Joint today. Running hard and strong. Kevin Ward, how was his way upfield? 25 metres short of the Wigan line. No knock on. It wasn't Bernard Dwyer went for it, didn't actually touch it. It's the last tackle of this sequence. Rapati goes for the drop. No drop. Obviously trying to break the deadlock. Rapati from about 22 metres out. As Wigan restart from the centre of the 20 metre. Well, a good drive there from Andrew Farrell. Big lad, this fella. Produce some big footballers here at Wigan, don't they? Betts running strong. Wigan making good yardage and bringing it blindside. Good tackle on Clark, George Mann, Paul Loughlin, Shane Cooper. But Wigan move it left. Edwards trying to bring the man in. It's Cowie, is it Cowie? It's Betts, I think, this time. Yes. Betts brought in there, but he felt that tackle as Lydon turned it inside to Hampson, who lost it high. Hampson following up, but Lyon takes it well, under a lot of pressure. Never took his eye off the ball on that occasion. Nearly 14 minutes of the game gone. Alan Hunt, possibly his first touch of the second half. Cooper, short ball to George Mann, he straightens up. A good tackle there. Dermot round the legs. Now it's with Chris Joint. Cowie takes the tackle. He releases the ball. Rapati tidies it up. Wigan urged to get back onside by referee Holdsworth. Good line out there by Wigan. As Kevin Ward brings the ball right to the centre spot. Rapati peppers it downfield in between Robinson and Hampson. Then he starts off, does Robinson, blistering pace from this youngster, but he can't get through this time. Wigan in possession. Saints hold them just outside the 20 metre area. As I've said before, that's where they've got to stop. The tackling will have to be firm, but Canepa gets it away to a fire. You still get that buzz of anticipation from the Wigan faithful when a fire gets hold of it. Cowie. Well, the ball knocked out in the tackle. It's knocked forward. Edwards doesn't like it, he bangs it to the ground. It was the sheer ferocity of the tackle, but it certainly looked as though it went back. I wouldn't say it was a knock-on, but referee Holdsworth right on the job. He says it was. He's the man in the middle, he's in charge. Saints win the scrum, that's the third scrum they've won in this half, to 1 by Wigan. Saints in first position in the league before today's match. Wigan in second, they have a game in hand. The ball going back there, David Lyon tidies it up, tries to wriggle his way out of the tackle. Saints now get position, Cooper gets his troops organised, it's on to George Mann. He powers closer to the 20 metre line. Now it's Dwyer, onto Chris Joint, who chips it through. Couldn't beat the Wigan defence, but Hampson picks it up and Sullivan comes in and completes the tackle. Well, it wasn't to play the ball, wasn't to correct play the ball. Wigan there tried to play it quickly, but it was knocked forward. So more pressure on Wigan, it's a scrum down with the Saints feed. And an ideal platform for the Saints to build on now. They should take this scrum with the feed. Griffiths excellently fed, out to George Mann. Connolly out there. He has to take the tackle. Wigan weather the storm. Now it's Alan Hunt coming in. Looking for the slight gap in the armour. 10 metres from the Wigan line, another 4 tackles for the Saints. Now it's Kevin Ward. Block-busting run, he stands up in the tackle, he drives again, does Wardy. He's brought down only a yard or two short. Rapati, George Mann, short balls to David Lyon. Oh, excellent tackling by Wigan on the far side. Line side, out there to Alan Hunt. Oh, he's lost the ball. bounced off his chest and got into a Wigan hand. So Wigan now just outside their own line. They have possession. They've all the work to do as Forshaw comes through and he's well taken down. Connolly and Warden at the tackle as Edwards onto Farrell. Good tackling by the Saints. Wigan edging the way out of possible danger as Bottiker takes the tackle. Griffiths first man in. Edwards now punts it upfield. David Lyon has to chase it. Jason Robinson's coming up to meet him. Tony Sullivan loops round as Lyon straightens up and Robinson completes the tackle. Neil Cowie quickly in there as well. "18 minutes of the half gone, no addition to the score. And as you probably know, the next score could possibly do the trick for either side. George Mann gets it away to Dwyer. Saints now spreading it left. Griffiths up to Kevin Ward. Last tackle of the sequence. Rapati out to David Lyon. Chips it over that far corner, but right into a Fire's hands. But Nicol goes in and completes the tackle. Excellent tackle by Sonny Nicol. He homed in there on a Fire. Clark for Wigan. Dermot bringing it crossfield. Oh, he's lost the ball. The ball's in Tia Rapati's hands. Dermot brought it across. He tried to release it at the last minute after he'd done his job, but he was taken down in the tackle. He lost the ball and Rapati eventually came up with it. Sonny Nicol running out wide. Well taken down there as Alan Hunt comes away from acting half. He brings it crossfield as Hunt. Cowie finally gets up. Connolly at dummy half and Saints bring it now with Chris Joint. Good tackle. Chris Joint knocks the ball forward. Just saw it squeeze out of the back of his body there, and referee Holdsworth spotted it. 20 minutes gone, so 20 minutes to go, and possibly the decider for the league. Wigan with the possession from the scrum. It's out now to Robinson. Beats one man. Runs right into Tony Sullivan, but gets out of him. But Jonathan Griffiths tidies up. Now it's Betts. Cooper sticks hold of him. Dermot at dummy half. Wigan keep it rolling. Farrell. Running hard and strong and good yardage from Wigan. Saints forced to defend. Now with Edwards, he gives the dummy. He's taken down. Saints urged the line out by referee Holdsworth, but Wigan made good yardage there. Farrell, the substitute forward, passes it out there and well taken by Rapati. A dangerous ball to Forshaw. He's coming for Lydon. He's looking for the drop goal. Now it's with a Fire. Coming crossfield is a Fire. He chips it through. It's run dead, and the Wigan faithful, they're crying for an obstruction on a Fire. Saints take a quick tap from the centre of the 20 metre with Bernard Dwyer feeding it on to John Griffiths. Now it's with Alan Hunt. Bernard Dwyer from dummy half. Wigan looking to make a substitution. They're going to bring out Mike Forshaw off and put in Mike Cassidy on. Cooper inside to George Mann. He gives the dummy, pushes the last one tackle. George Mann drives it again, gets it away to Connolly. Saints catching Wigan with an Saints with an overlap on the left as Joint goes through. Good yardage, but it's the last tackle of the sequence. Griffiths brings it blind, chips it for the corner, and it finds touch. So that was on the 6th tackle. It's going to be a scrum down, obviously Wigan feed, as Wigan try to make the substitution now. 62 minutes gone. Mike Forshaw coming off and Mike Cassidy coming on. Had a good game, Forshaw in the second row. One of the many youngsters here at Wigan. Edwards to feed. And with that scrum feed, makes it now 4-3 for the Saints in the second half. 23 minutes of the second half, plus a little bit of stoppage time. And as I've said before, the next score could settle the match. Dennis Betts driving upfield. And Saints again forced to defend. Well, with Cassidy, usually the standing hooker. Panaper brings it crossfield. Big hit there by Sonny Nicol. After Chris Joint had completed the initial tackle, the last one of the sequence, and Joe Lydon puts it high for Tester, for David Lyon, lets it bounce, and Alan Hunt gathers it. Cassidy comes in to meet him, keeps hold of Alan Hunt, and he's hauled down 10 metres short of the halfway. George Mann, Paul Loughlin comes in, pops a high one off Cowie, but shrugs it off. Bernard Dwyer just tried to beat Botica there, just had his ankles tapped. Saints bring it blindside, George Mann running wide again. Good yardage by the Saints, good defence by Wigan. Neither side been in really with a sniff in this second half. Defences have been paramount. The last tackle of the sequence, it's here to Rapati. Chips it up high for Martin Offiah. Well, he knocks it forward. Surely that was a knock-on. Yes, clearly a knock-on. That's the idea. That's the testing ball, putting it up to Offiah. And he knocked it forward, so it's going to be pressure on Wigan. 10 metres from the Wigan line. The scrum to the Saints. Come on, you Saints, is the cry from the Saints faithful. The score's all tied. 8 points each. An ideal platform for the Saints now. They've got to have points on the board, they've got to make it count. Griffiths onto Rapati. He sides through. Saints move out wide. Griffiths steps up again. He worked tirelessly this afternoon as Griffiths. Connolly drives for the line. He straightened it up, drove forward, brought down a 2 metres short. Cooper on to Kevin Ward. It's now with David Lyon. He slides, but he's held. Saints trying to drag Wigan across. Now it's Cooper. Sonny Nicol. Sonny Nicol drives for it. He gets the ball away to Bernard Dwyer, I think. Now it's Cooper. Cooper drives in. Can he squeeze in? Yes, he's in. Is Cooper? No. The ball's loose and Cassidy has it. I thought Cooper had gone in for the try there, but it's obviously an infringement. And referee Holdsworth right on the job. It's a scrum down. Wigan feed. Must have adjudged to Shane Cooper to have knocked it forward, even though Wigan did come up with ball possession. Tightly contested. 14 minutes remaining. And there'll not be anybody moving from this stadium this afternoon, I can assure you. 8 points apiece is the score, the half-time score. As Wigan come up with possession. Botica ducked under Rapati's tackle. Cooper moves in quickly. Tries from offside. How can you be offside when you're marking the man at the ball? But Farrell now comes away with it. Had some good runs, this big man. Makes good yardage. Clears the line for Wigan. Now it's Lydon. Running out wide. He's taken down and forced into touch there. Superb tackle by Loughlin. 2 international centre three-quarters together. Took him man and ball, did Loughlin, and slid him into touch. As you know, the Saints beat Wigan in the Boxing Day clash, 41-6 at Nosey Road. It's all tight here at 8 points each. As Griffiths gets the ball from the scrum. 6-4, scrum figures in favour of the Saints in the second half. Cooper tries to wind his way through the Wigan defence. So the last time the Saints did the double over Wigan in the league, 1979-80 season. 16-10 here at Central Park and 2017 at Knowsley Road. But Saints charging forward. A try here for the Saints will certainly put pressure on the pie eaters as Rapati tries to get out of the tackle. It's the last one of the sequence. Dwyer goes for the drop. Well, obviously worth a chance. Hardly got off the ground. And now we're going to restart from the centre of the 20-metre line. Hanaper. He brings it through. Dermott looking for a bit of space now with Botica onto Farrell. This big rangy forward. Edwards onto Cassidy. Gus O'Donnell looking to be introduced. He's getting stripped off on the touch side. Last tackle of this sequence. Wigan in possession and a rare excursion. Well, a knock on the last tackle. That's going to be the turnover. An awkward ball and a rare mistake by Wigan. And Saints gladfully and gleefully accept it. Cooper gets things underway there as he moves it right. Kevin Ward played it quickly. Well, over the top there by Cowie. He comes over as Cooper brings the ball away, brings it cross field. Cooper gets the ball away now to Rapati. Saints looking quite sharp. They've weathered the storm. George Mann brings it out wide. But Wigan in again, in at the tackle. 10 minutes remaining, or just over. And Wigan come up with the ball. Kevin Ward looks in a hell of a lot of discomfort. Shane Cooper calls for the Saints physio Jeanette Smith to come on. And Kevin Ward took a bad knock there. The stretcher brought here, so up to stretcher immediately, so dismay for Kevin Ward there. Run tirelessly. And there didn't look anything in that tackle at all, but he must have just gone down awkwardly in the thick mud. And it doesn't look too clever for the big man, does it? Shane Cooper called the physio on straight away. Jeanette Smith was over there like a flash, and she called for the stretcher, so it certainly looks a bit grim for Kevin Ward. So Gus O'Donnell is going to be... Yes, it certainly looks as though Kevin Ward's leg's gone, with the urgency that the staff are running on there. Yeah, Jeanette Smith, she's taken her top off and tied Kevin Ward's legs together. So yes, Big John, my friend here, said yes, it was only the first layer. What sympathetic round of applause. As Kevin Ward is unfortunately stretchered off. Keith Mills, Ronnie Wright, the club doctor John Hughes, also there. I don't know whether it's Joe Multhrow, the other, I just can't see. But bitterly disappointing there as Kevin Ward is stretchered off. Gus O'Donnell brought on for the last 10 minutes or so. Sonny Nicol for the Saints, shrugs the tacklers off, drives over. The last tackle of this sequence, the ball coming to Gus O'Donnell. Is he looking for the drop goal? It's gone to David Lyon. And it's hit the Wigan player. The tackle count waved clear and Alan Hunt comes up with it. The Wigan public don't like it. But let's see what the Saints can do with this set of 6 now. Griffiths tries a jinking run, but no way through for him. He's lost the ball. He's saying it was pulled out of his hands. The referee is having nothing to do with it. But two tackles again there by the Saints, and unfortunately we're going to have scrum possession. 6-5 is the scrum possession in Saints' favour, with Wigan coming up with that one. And it certainly looks though as the longer we go in this game, as a drop goal may separate the sides. Saints will have to ensure that Wigan don't get up at their end of the field. Panaper, he's lost the ball. Saints quickly down on it. Oh, superb by Shane Cooper there. Took him man on ball. The Saints move it left. Joint drives in. Joint drives again. He kicks again. He'll have to hold the balls out. Knocked out of the tackle. But the referee says it was lost. Whittaker comes away with it. Loughlin wraps him up. John Griffiths, as I said, Griffiths, he's run tirelessly this afternoon. Phil Clark takes the tackle of Dwyer and Gus O'Donnell. The ex-Wigan player O'Donnell. As Cowie comes in, O'Donnell round the legs. He sticks to him. Dwyer in as well. And George manages it over the top. Now Wigan running again. Betts. Saints defence will be tested here, surely. The kick's going to be, well, the ball back to Lydon for the kick. Angled for the corner. Sullivan will have to take it. Gives the dummy to Sullivan. And they have to take the tackle. Saints get back quickly. Wigan will be urged to press up. Long ball out to Alan Hunt. Hunt, oh, tries to get past the fire, tries to bisect him. But Connolly now, quick from the play of the ball. A fire comes in again and completes the tackle. 8 points apiece. 6 minutes plus stoppage time is the left on the watch. No score in this second half. Quick tackling there by Wigan. Taking the Saints off the play. The ball back to Lyon. He gets his kick away. Bounces once. Hampson takes it. A fire now. He'll have to be taken down. He gets the ball away to Robinson. Well taken. Chris Joint comes in, clamps him. These wingmen, the two wingmen for Wigan, certainly are game breakers, and we've got two game breakers ourselves, haven't we? Courtesy of Alan Hunt and Tony Sullivan. And it's possibly a mistake that's going to get the 2 points from this game. Short ball to Betts, look to him forward. Last tackle of the sequence. Saints break quickly. Ball back to Lydon. He lofts it high. Alan Hunt comes in for it. Takes it well, does Hunt. Shows the ball. Gets past the first line of Wigan defence, but Wigan moving quickly. Certainly was caught in Wigan there, was Alan. On the line, Cooper. Quick and safe hands there. A patty back to Cooper. Out to Loughlin. He can't take it. Wigan have it, but Loughlin's got it back. But it's a knock on. A long ball, well intended. Loughlin could have took it. He'd have had a chance of getting Sullivan away. But now it's pressure on Saints. First time Wigan have been in with a stick in the Saints 20-metre area. And let's hope Saints can weather the storm. 8 points apiece. The scrum collapses. Edwards to feed again. Gus O'Donnell at the hooking spot. Well, Wigan come up with ball possession. Robinson at dummy half, inside to Whittaker. The tackling will have to be hard and firm and fair. Saints can't afford to give any penalties away within spitting distance. The man finally wrestled to the ground. Dermot at dummy half, inside to Betts. Solid Saints defence, and I'm sure there'll be a drop goal here after this set of 6 as far as Wigan are concerned. As Dermot tries to scamper away, gets it away to Cassidy. Cassidy takes the tackle, it's the last one of this set. Edwards there organising his troops, but Lydon's in a drop goal position. He'll have to be closed down. There's Lydon. He goes for it. No goal. Touched the Saints player into flight. It did go between the uprights, I think, but it touched the Saints player. So waved away. Rapati goes down injured. He's taken a knock. And Saints forced to drop out from between the sticks. Good pressure there by Wigan, but well held by the Saints. We knew it was coming to Lydon for the drop goal. That's going to be the game breaker, as they say, the drop goal for this afternoon. But Rapati down there, Jeanette Smith treating him. A little bit of cramp there to you. And certainly it's took the toll on the bodies this afternoon, this rain-sodden pitch. It's David Lyon to drop out from between the sticks, I think. Yes, it is. Good kick by Lyon, taken by Hampson, just inside his own half. Saints defence now will have to be tested. Cooper first man in. He's led by example. He's led his troops in there. Now it's a fire. Dermot from dummy half. We're going to move it left. Edwards out to Betts. He's taken down 20 metres short. Now it's Cassidy from acting half-back. Good run from this lad. Oh, just held down short. Excellent run. Saints defence holds firm. Wigan now, they try everything. Well, he tried to stretch there, did Cowie, I think it was there. The last tackle of this set of 6. And they'll go for the drop ball again. It's back to Lydon. Chips it crossfield. No, it's going to be too long. Fortunately for the Saints there, all the Saints had moved infield. And an excellent kick there, meant for Jason Robinson. But it went into touch, directly into touch. It relieves the pressure for as far as the Saints are concerned. 39.5 minutes gone on my watch. With Jonathan Griffiths to feed and the score still tied at 8 points apiece. We have had some stoppage time for the Ward injury. Griffiths comes up with scrum possession. Saints now have got to go about 80 metres, obviously to register a score. Rapati brings it blindside, drives it up, good yardage from this Kiwi international standoff. Clark kicks it through. Sonny Nicol takes it well, goes on hands and knees to try and evade the tackle, but it's back to one. It was kicked through there by Clark. But he must have fell funny on the ball as Sonny Nicol. With a move quickly off the mark. Sullivan is taken back. It's quick rhythm defence. They're going to break quickly. They do so. Loughlin has to take the tackle. If possible, the ball will have to be stretched along the line to Alan Hunt there in a bit of space. George Mann has it now. Saints making further yardage forward as Cooper. Out now to David Lyon. Gives the dummy to Lyon. Out to Connolly. Connolly loses it. Wigan off possession. 41 minutes gone on the watch. And Wigan now back in possession. Starting a fire. Rapati wraps him up. Edwards out to Panaper on the far side. And he turns it infield. Saints can't pick it up, but it's going to be a knock-on. The first knock-on from Panaper. A scrum down. It's the Saints' last throw of the dice now to get the 2 league points. They're going to share it with an 8-8 draw if the score stops, obviously, as it is. Saints have scrum possession. Connolly takes an awkward ball there. Well taken now. Wigan urged to get up on the side as Griffiths breaks through. Brought down 5 metres short of the halfway line. Cooper now straightens it up. But Saints making good forward progress. Dwyer tries to bring it, tries to go on his own, but Cassidy wraps him up. And the ball knocked forward. Bernard Dwyer doesn't like it. Shane Cooper is appealing to referee Holdsworth that the ball was dragged out, I think, but referee Holdsworth's not having any of it. Probably be the last scrum of the match. 42 minutes we've played. To 7, the scrum in favour of Saints in the second half. Wigan tried to kick it through, and David Lyon picks it up, but Fire wraps him up, and there's the final hooter. So it's still in the balance, the championship, a tightly contested game here, no score in the second half, and the final score here at Central Park is 8 points apiece. And what a game, what a showpiece this afternoon, there's no danger about that. And the Saints now, they're still within a sniff of the championship. They haven't completed the double on Wigan, but obviously they're there. All the scoring in the first 15 minutes for a long while. In the first half, a Bottica penalty goal, 2 tries in 4 minutes from Connolly and Hunt, both going unconverted. Then a 15th minute Bottica penalty goal, then a Fire going in right at the death of the first half, 2 minutes before the interval, to level the scores up at 8-8. And the second half of nip and tuck, as they say, the ball going the game being played at end to end, but Saints possibly in the second half an odd chance more than Wigan, as Wigan hardly getting near the Saints line. But anyway, that's the score, 8 points apiece. Wigan get a point, Saints get a point, and obviously Saints still must be in with a chance of the championship. The final score here from Central Park, 8 points each, and the Saints with 1 game to play at home against Widnes on Easter Monday. So the 2 teams go off for a welcome bath. You've been with your Saints video team. I must apologise for a slight swearing before when I just got carried away. I think I did come out with a little swear word, but I know you'll forgive me for that. But thanks for joining us. You've been with your Saints video. Join us again on Easter Monday, and we'll see you soon.